Hey, what's up you guys? It's your boy DometriousTheTitan. This video is going to be a little bit different. So today is a tutorial on how to do dual screen when you have a situation like me where I have my graphics card plugged up, but the graphics card only has one HDMI slot and it doesn't have a VGA slot. So here are my two monitors, one great, big, enormous, amazing, one, I'm just kidding. And there's the second one to prove that I can do dual monitor functionality. I'm gonna go ahead and see this. I'm gonna drag it over here and drag it back because it's dual screen and I am amazing. No, just kidding. There goes my channel, DometriousTheTitan, of course. Yeah, so mine's set up with using, let's just go down here to the computer. So here's the back of my computer. This is where the small computer, the small monitor, sorry, is plugged in into the computer directly. I think that's called the onboard CPU, I believe. And this one down here is the graphics card. It only has one HDMI slot, and that's it. Now this slot over here looks like an HDMI slot, but I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's completely different. An HDMI cable can't fit in there. Like, this side is flat, and then this side, like this side is like squared off, and this side bevels like an HDMI slot. Because I thought it was one, but it isn't. An HDMI thing can't fit in there, and then that is obviously not where a VGI thing comes in. And the converters are fucking hard to find. I mean, you can buy them on Amazon and stuff like that, but it's unnecessary. Oh, I'm trying to get back up. But it's unnecessary. So give me 1 second. I'm going to, what you need to do is shut down your computer. Shut it down. Shut it all the way the fuck down. So let's shut it down. Gonna be shutting this down. And basically what you have to do is turn it back on and hold F2 or delete, which you'll see in a second. You can hold either or, F2 or delete. It takes you to the same, I think it's called the BIOS or the reboot menu, whatever you want to call it. I'm not entirely sure. Just give me 1 second. Still waiting for it to shut off all the way. So how you guys doing today, man? I was joking. Okay, so now it's completely shut off. So this is going to be hard to do with one hand. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on and hold F2. So I'm just holding F2. I'm waiting for my computer to come back on. And the second monitor is turning back on because it's already set up. So if you saw that, it said click, hold F2 or delete. It's the same thing for any computer. F2 or delete in order to get to the BIOS. Hopefully it does it. Ah, fuck, it didn't do it. Alright, so I have to try again. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes my computer loads fast to the point where it just completely skips over that. See, F2 or delete. I'm clicking F2. Okay, so now I'm in this. I don't know why this, because I keep clicking F2. You can also, I guess, just keep clicking F2 or keep clicking delete. Obviously, as you can see, my monitor is still already connected, so I won't be doing it. So as you saw earlier, I don't have any form of converter or anything like that. I just have my small monitor plugged directly into the computer, and this monitor is plugged in by HDMI to the HDMI port in the graphics card. So in this setting, you go to, sorry about that little circle there, it's because I had the flash on to show you guys underneath. So from here, you go to advanced. I'm really sorry about that flash. I can't, let me see if I can, I guess I can try to cover it with my finger. Well, that doesn't fucking work. Okay, so you go to advanced. I'm just gonna say it out loud because I know that flash is really bothering you guys. And from advanced, you go to system agent, then graphics configuration, and then you go to iGPU multi-monitor. Now, if you've been plugging in, like how I have this monitor plugged in directly to the computer, because a lot of the issue is that your computer for some reason won't if this is what you're gonna find when you go in here is that this is disabled, and what the issue you're running into is the fact that your computer for some reason cannot detect this other monitor at all. So when you go in here, just go to iGPU multi-monitor, and then you'll obviously click that and then enable it, and then you'll click exit, and then exit is going to it's going to ask you these, and what you're going to do, I'm not going to do it because mine's already done. Actually, I think I have to anyway. So you're going to click after you go to advanced, and then iPGU multi-monitor, and you enable that. This is after you enable it, it'll start working. Also, you can do your primary display from here. I think PCIe would be your onboard monitor. In my case, would be the small one, and my CPU graphics would be my big monitor here, which is where the graphics card is plugged into. So I'm not changing anything because I don't want to fuck up anything. And like I said, after you make those changes, after you enable that, in order to get it to work, you'll then click Save Changes and Reset. Mine is going to say Save and Reset, Save Configuration and Reset, and then mine is going to say you have not made any changes to the BIOS settings. And the reason why mine says that is because I'm not making any changes, because mine is already currently set up. But yours is going to show you what you enabled, and then you'll just click OK, and then it'll reset and turn back on. And that is it. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this BIH back on, and then my second monitor over there is plugging up, and then that option's there. Like I said, you would click delete or F2 like I was telling you earlier, and that's how you get into it. But we're just gonna wait, but honestly, that's it though. That's really it. Right now I'm just rebooting my computer. I don't exactly know why I'm still recording. I hope you guys found this video interesting and helpful. But yeah, so let's just wait until my computer reboots. But yeah, so this is how you would, if you're just trying to do dual screen like I'm doing, I don't know how to do triple screen. I ain't know that advanced yet. But if you have, if you're just trying to do dual monitors, and you're looking into converters and all that, that's really not necessary. You just have to know what you're doing here, and just save your money. No, just get this done because it's really simple. It's just a matter of knowing how to do it. That's all. And I didn't find too many videos around YouTube. I can't show you that because it shows my full. I don't think it matters, but it shows my full first and last name. Yeah, but anyway, guys, so I'll just show you this monitor over here. After everything boots up, it's gonna start up the second monitor. This first monitor isn't finished booting up yet. Okay, so now I'm all booted up. My wallpaper is Subnautica. You just gotta look that up. It's a Subnautica wallpaper because I fucking love Subnautica. And that is it. So now you'll be able to, I'm gonna go ahead and drag this folder onto the second screen and back onto the first. And oh, also, if you want to if you want to change that, if you don't want to be able to drag your mouse from this monitor to this monitor, but instead you want to mirror the monitor or whatever. I meant to say that I'm doing this on Windows 10, so for Windows 10, I'm pretty sure it's the same for Windows 8 and 7. I'm gonna wait for this bullshit Microsoft OneDrive to stop. There we go. You'll click Windows, and then I'm trying to do this with one hand. Windows, and then my hand's ashy as shit. I'm sorry. And then you'll click P. Right? Is that right? I thought that was right. Oh, there it is. It just took forever because I just rebooted the computer. So you'll click. Let's get rid of that. Show you again. Windows and P, and then this will pop up. And then you can do PC screen only, which is going to be, it's showing your second, well, mine's over here, so it's going to show your second screen only. You can duplicate it, which is, everything you do on the computer on this monitor shows up exactly the same on this one. And you want extend. where you can drag anything over, have anything open on both monitors, you know, ass and titties. I don't know why I said that. And then this one is second screen only, where you would only be doing this screen. Now let's show you how to get into I don't know why you would need this at this point, but let's say you booted, you did everything correctly, and now you just have to figure out how to detect the other monitor, which I'm pretty sure, like I have a NVIDIA graphics card which did it on its own. You can right click, that's right? Yeah, right click. Okay, so what I was saying earlier, sorry about my computer being a penis, and you're gonna hear birds going crazy in the fucking background being annoying. This is your options. You're going to see NVIDIA control panel and display settings. So let's click display settings, and mine's going to open over here. And just to show you that, you know, I do have dual monitor stuff, I'm going to show you like this. Let me just back up. I'm going to go right click here and then click display settings again, and it's going to pop up over here because that's how I have my motherfucking computer set up, nigga. So yeah, here is where you would click detect. I'm not doing, you know, in case it doesn't, fucking birds, man. In case your monitor doesn't, computer doesn't pick up them both, which it should, which it will. You just click detect or identify, and then it'll do that. You can drag this because if, for example, your second monitor is on the opposite side, you can just drag this over, and you know, it's good to let your computer know exactly what's going the fuck on. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of that. The other option would be to right click again and go to a NVIDIA control panel, which would be NVIDIA control panel for me because that's what I have on. And I don't know why it's like this now. I think it's because of the thing that I did earlier, but usually both of them would show up here and then you can correct it that way, but it really doesn't matter. You don't really need that at all, just as long as, you know, display settings has it there, so you'll be fine with that. Also, like I said, when you boot the fucking birds, like I said, when you boot the computer, it should work flawlessly. It should just start up on its own. There was something else that I wanted to mention, but I can't remember what it was now. What was it? Oh, that was the other thing. Back when I was in the BIOS, if you remember, let's take a flashback. Anyway, so in the BIOS, when I was saying, hey, what you should do, or what I suggested, is that you go into primary, where it said primary whatever, and you could select which monitor you want as your primary monitor. You know, it's up to you if you want your second monitor or your first monitor to be that, but I would always suggest having the monitor obviously in front of you, directly in front of you as your primary monitor. But I would suggest in BIOS, you don't have to do it in BIOS. You can change it in display settings and in the NVIDIA control panel. I wouldn't bother with NVIDIA control panel, to be honest. I would just go to display settings and deal with it there. But if you're already in the BIOS, I would recommend clicking a primary monitor and not leaving it in auto not leaving it in auto. I would recommend doing that because it just makes things a lot easier. Because when I left mine on auto, what would happen is I would turn on the computer and they would both come on perfectly fine. And then there were times where I would sometimes turn on my computer and the computer still wouldn't recognize that monitor, and I would have to shut it off and on like a couple of times to get that monitor to recognize. But that is a very simple and easy fix. You just need to, like I said, just, you know, make sure one of these monitors is your primary monitor and that you select in the BIOS. It's as simple as that. Alright, you guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye. Shit, that is my fidget spin.